This is CarX Drift Racing Online, just released on Steam today, previously only available on mobile phones, and they've did away with a double currency system, and we've got a single currency system here with XP to level up. Over in the graphics you can see that it's capable of 1080p, got all the options up there, and just basic sound options here, music, sound effects, obviously language. I'm not sure, I guess there's only two options there in the game. We've got some options over here, and in the controls here it is actually capable of running with a steering wheel. I have seen some gameplay where a guy was using a steering wheel. I personally went to use it with my Xbox controller. Unfortunately with the Xbox controller can't navigate around the menus or anything like that, and I found that the Xbox controller didn't work well at first until I went and changed some settings in here. So I changed gas to right trigger, braking to left trigger, I removed the clutch, removed the handbrake from this configuration here, I put them in the other one, and in here I went to gas and I pushed this button here and made it so that it was setting in the range from 0 to 1000, and I did the same for braking. Over here with gas linearity, put that down, as well as braking linearity as well, because prior to doing this the car could not go over 56 kilometers. They'd launch you off at like 80 k's, you'd have the gas fully down and the car would start slowing down. Over in here I changed it so that the handbrake was X on the controller, so that I had everything I needed on the controller. So that's the configuration that I changed it to, so that it could actually work on the Xbox controller. But as I said before, you can't actually navigate the menus with the Xbox controller. So a pretty cool game all in all. Several cars you can buy, over 30 I believe, but some of them obviously are restricted by how far you've leveled up. As you can see, I'm only at level 8 so far, so I'm sort of blocked off a little bit from getting some of these. This is the start off car that you can first buy, and if you go in here you can see you can customize the color and stuff like that, the rims, etc. Over in here in the setup here we can also choose to have it, you know, upgraded however much we want. At stock obviously it's pretty pathetic. Get a turboed model, upgrade it to racing, and then drift spec, and when I get to level 11, ultimate, which is pretty cool. You can also change several options in here. So if we had a better setup, we could also change stuff to do with the engine and stuff. We can change how much pressure's in each wheel, as you can see over here. So there is plenty of options for how to customize your little drifter, which is quite cool. Brakes, front axle distribution and stuff like that, so that's kind of cool. Multiplayer available as well. Look in here, there are some games open. Obviously this one's locked, but there's some games here as well, so there are actually people online playing it, unlike some other games. Got a time attack mode, a training mode, and a drift mode. I'm just going to go into the drift mode here. This Sayahim Forest is the first one you unlock, but you can, as you level up, you can unlock more and pay to unlock them. Obviously you'll unlock the ability to unlock more, you know what I mean. Let's take this little car in. Obviously even still at this point I can't use the Xbox controller until I'm actually playing. I have to use the mouse to click everything. Take our little car out, do some drifting. I reckon it's pretty good with the Xbox controller. Yeah, a lot better than I would have expected. Obviously I'm not a professional at the game, but I have played it a little bit on my phone as well prior to this, so sort of have a fair idea for how it works. Ah, we lost the drift. Hold it there. Man. Damn, combo broken. Oh well. That's alright. I think we got gold with that. So as you can see there at the end of the screen, you get a position, you get money based off that, and we get experience, which will help us be able to unlock more tracks and more cars. And then as we buy expensive cars, you can see up in the top left up here, they got a bonus ×2, and that basically means you get, like, if it's bonus ×2, you get twice the amount of credits that you'd normally get as bonus ×1. So they go all the way up to bonus ×5, I believe. So you get all the way up here. You got some crazy vehicles here, like look at this truck. I don't know, like a Coca-Cola truck kind of thing this reminds me of. Got some badass vehicles there. Evo, I think it's an Evo anyway. Got a Nissan Silvia, RX-7, 350Z or 370Z, something like that. WRX. Is that a BMW maybe? And the Hoonigan car, I think. I'm not sure, but whatever. Badass. Supra. You can spin this round. Damn, I know the name of this. It's that Toyota thing, isn't it? X86 or something. Whatever. Anyway, another Silvia. And it's like a BMW, I think. Ford Mustang GT, Skyline, and what the? Oh, back to the start again. Okay, so this is right at the top here, the Skyline. But I think everybody seemed to reckon this is the beast car or something like that. I think this might be the beast car that is awesome or some shit. But either way. Several good cars, obviously not with their real names, because if they give them their real names then they have to pay them money to have the real names. That's how it is these days. So I could unlock myself a Godzilla, but I got myself a nice looking 180 SX here, I think. Anyway, we'll take that for a spin. I've got Silverstone here unlocked. Go for a spin out on Silverstone. Try put it into a spin here. Try get it sliding. Try get it sliding right here. So we can switch it up into this corner. Good. Spin it back the other way. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. But I don't know how to deal with this shit here. See, look, I didn't have enough room for it. I don't know what I'm supposed to do about that shit. I thought that it might be a bit bad with the Xbox controller, but it seems to handle perfectly once you got those settings right. Don't go off. We don't want to lose our combo. Damn, lost it. No cheeseburger for me, mate. Keep going, you can do this shit. Spin it back around. Yeah. That was pretty cool. still do have another vehicle I could take out for a spin. I've only got 3 vehicles at the moment. Here's my other one. Obviously on these I've went and, you know, upgraded it to drift spec and stuff like that, so that I can take it out. They're not that great without having them in drift spec, I'll tell you that right now. Once you get drift spec, you're like, yeah, this car can actually drift and shit. I think that was a pretty cool game. Just they need to make it so that the Xbox controller can navigate the menus, and they also need to make it so that the default settings for the Xbox controller can actually work the game. Because unfortunately I was sitting there not being able to go past like 60k because the controller was not configured right at the start. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this gameplay review. I think it's a pretty good game. It's pretty cheap.